Hello my loves, and welcome back to another message. So we are going to do what we've been doing, and that is honoring the entirety of the world, the entirety of the earth, the people who live on her, the creatures who live on her, and we're acknowledging that in the northern hemisphere the spring equinox is coming, and in the southern it's going to be the autumnal. So I'm using my Ostara deck and the Mabon deck from the Seasons of the Witch decks. I'm hearing it's very much a message of balance within ourselves, to understand that even when there is light, there is also darkness. Even when the light is growing within us, it also means that the light is fading on other parts of us. Okay, let's dive in. Oh, okay. Do we want all three? 2. So we have Floromancy. It's time to escape all of the noise and become still with the guidance that is pulling you inward. And she's out on a boat with all these flowers around her, which is really reminding me of the Viking burials at, in fjords at sea. Oh, okay. There's a very, there's a message for me here. Okay. Then we have Sacred Circle. A dive into the depths of the unknown within beckons you are becoming. Yes, okay. This going within, the ocean, the water. God, this has been such a strong message in everything that has been popping up for me lately. We are mostly water. We live on a planet that is covered mostly by water. It is time to sink in, be completely enveloped by water, the water of our emotions, the water of our own spiritual depths, the water of our bodies. Again, balance. I'm hearing balance, and the wheel here is giving me a sense of balance as well. A circle is sort of in perfect balance with itself, no matter which way that you turn it, right? The waters of this earth are in balance with everything that these waters provide to the earth herself. The waters have to be in proper pH balance, in proper balance with algae, in order for that not to become a problem, right? Because algae certainly can be food, but it can also become this thing that covers the water surface. Excuse me, confirmation burp. Covers the water's surface so densely because it grows so fast and there's not enough to eat it fast enough that it can block out all the sunlight underneath. All the plant life goes away, which also means that the water gets starved for oxygen. And what's interesting is that this is a dive into the depths of the unknown. This is a going into the waters, going into a place where breath is so essential. But we must go to that quiet. Well, I wouldn't even say quiet, because we know the oceans carry so much music, so much sound. But we must go into that sort of dark, that depths, allow the depths to allow the lights down there, the lights of the living things down there, to show us something else that is otherworldly, that is unknown to us when we are living in the bright light of the surface, right? We must dive deep into ourselves. I'm also just getting the messages here too with water. Bless your water, okay? Every time you take a sip, even if you don't, I have my water here, I will leave the lid off and I will whisper the things that I wish to bring into me every time I fill it up. Well, not every time. Sometimes I forget, obviously. But if it's closed, I will just say to myself, with every sip comes more and more blessings into my life through this water that becomes me, but that will exchange for the water that leaves me as well, right? So it's this letting in of blessings while you know that you can let out, when you go pee or when you sweat, right? Very much the movement, yes, the movement of water, the movement of the sweat in our bodies. So bless your water that you drink, move your body and dance. I just saw this great thing talking about what really bassy music does to us. There's a reason why we love bass music, we love drums, that when we go to any sort of dance club or anything like that, you have to have that bass, you have the drops and stuff like that, and it's healing to have these controlled, contained, sort of like almost stressful moments of not kind of knowing that there's going to be a bass drop. And then when you feel that in your body, it does this somatic sort of like release of, the thing happened, the bass dropped, the bad thing or the unexpected thing happened, but I lived through it and I feel great in this. I can do this more, right? Okay. What do we want to get from this deck? Well, hello, we fell on the floor. And of course, we hit the camera. Sorry, camera. Sorry, everyone. We've got Maple Tree, and I just need to point out right now. Do you see the numbers on these cards? 14, 34, 24. So not only do we have 444 here, okay, we also have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, there's something really, really big happening here right now with this. There is a change coming that is so big. What did I just say? Oh my God. I don't know these cards very well because I like having them come out and just vibing with them. There is a change coming that is so big, it will shift all that exists. Every change of season is such a massive change from what we've known the world to be before. And I think when we go and we internally dive to the depths of us and we understand ourselves, we let the blessings wash in over us, through us, and allow fear and self-doubt and lack mindset wash out of us, come out of us as we allow the wheel to turn here. We're coming into this huge change. We are coming into this ability to go from one thing to another, from becoming the seed frozen in the ground in the winter to once spring comes, in that moist and fertile earth that has had all of the detritus of the autumn disintegrate and become fertilizer for the earth and fertilizer for that seed. Our seed of ourselves is going to be able to burst forth and grow quickly and strongly. Oh, and have our roots reach the depths of us as we, our deep, deep roots into the earth, being very grounded and rooted, while we reach up towards the sky, towards the light, reaching for something amazing, for something big, so much bigger than we are. The little nut becomes a massive tree. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, where do I want to put you? I don't want to put you in the back right now. Where do we want to go next? I think we want some of these. I'm using my Citadel deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 4, 4. 4 being such a stable number. It is the backbone of, I mean, look at how most people's houses, people's, I mean, as civilizations' houses have been built for time immemorial. It's been a box. It's been this 4-walled place, right? The pyramids have 4 sides because it is such a sturdy shape. The energy is moving up. The energy is growing. And even in the 1, 2, 3, we also have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is such a momentum here, and it is requiring us to really, really dig down deep and be rooted in ourselves so that we can handle this change that is coming, so that we can handle being able to burst forth from that seed and be able to survive the immense change that we are going to go through, especially as that seedling, especially being tender in this new sort of world to us that is coming in. Okay. Okay. We have the twins. The walker, so the twins, the walker, and the captain. And what I'm seeing here is this is all in tandem of being together in community. We are all different. We hold different things within us. Some are seeing through the dark clearly, right? While some see with the light inside of them. And together we are able to dance in this way that allows the lights of these things to shine out so brightly in the world. I'm also seeing too, we have dual natures down here. And as well, we have that darkness is within us. We have that light within us. I totally forgot I had said that at the beginning of the reading about when we shine light on something within us or allow the light of something within us to shine out into the world, something else fades, whether that's like self-doubt or something like that, right? We also have, so working in tandem with ourselves, working in tandem with community. This is journey to the unknown. This is a time where we are going to be going into this unknown season. Unknown season, oh my goodness, yes. And when we have our friends with us, and I'm not failing to notice here that both of these birds have the red on them. Oh, they even have red right on their third eye. And this is like crown and third eye here, which is making me think of like knowing ourselves, knowing the light and darkness in ourselves allows us to move forward and bring that knowledge down to our throats, down to our throat chakra, that energy center where we are able to communicate well and we are able to say to each other, this is what I see in the world, and here's the path that we need to be following to get towards that light, towards that sun. And everybody can help each other steer correctly to where we all need to go together. And the captain here, I have a feeling. Now, okay, I believe everybody is a leader in many different capacities in their life, in their community, okay? But you're here, and you've been called here for a reason, and there's something here you need to be the leader with at this time. You need to be that North Star. You need to make those beautiful relationships with your crewmates, you know, your community, your friends, your loved ones, your fellow, you know, artists, just any community that you are part of. And there is something within you, something that is shining so bright here, something that reflects or is the light of a sun, because a star is, you know, it's also a sun. Our sun is the star. There is a light within you that is going to be able to guide people forward. They are going to trust you, and you have all these lights of experience, all these lights of previous people who have lit your lamp and then come in to light your lamp. You know, what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say sort of that ancestral knowledge. And that can even be within like living people, you know, all the people we learn from. So we've gotten some light from these ones a long time ago. And then we come in, that has lit our lamp. And then our lamp becomes brighter, right? There's something within you right now that you are going to be able to do to guide people forward, to allow them to see. And I'm very much seeing these two lamps here as eyes. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. You're a captain, you're a leader. You need to shine bright so that others can follow the star that is you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh my goodness, 11:11 on the timer, or on the clock just as I looked. Have a good day.